What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Any person can be a chart analyst. Any person can analyze the forex market. Any person can open the chart and analyze and tell you about support and resistance, tell you about demand level, supply level, liquidity, and all of that. But not everyone can be a profitable forex trader. Not everyone can trade. So everyone can be a forex analyst, but not everyone can trade. So in line with that, at the beginning of this week, I did make a video where I was analyzing a couple of currency pairs which I predicted had a lot of opportunities coming this week. And I did promise you guys that forex trading is very practical, and as I did those analysis on those particular currency pairs, I promise you guys that I'm going to be taking all these trades on my live account. And as soon as I take these trades on my live account, I'm still going to be able to update you guys on how the trades are going to play out, right? So that was my promise. If you haven't watched that video on the currency pairs which we analyzed on Sunday night before the market opened, then check out this video so that you can be updated. So with that being said, immediately the market opened, I was just waiting for those traps because they were like traps which I already set in place, waiting for them to trigger. So I was just waiting for those traps and for those trades to set up. So as soon as those trades started setting up, I did took a couple of trades on my live account, and I'm going to be showing you guys the screenshot. I'm going to be showing you guys all the trade. I'm going to be showing you guys all the profit. I'm going to be showing you guys how all the trades play out, how profitable forex traders trade on a live account, so that you guys can better pick one or two things on this particular video. And if you're ready for us to get into the video, the only thing I want you to do is to smash the like button on the video for YouTube algorithm. And if this is your first time watching my content, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Perfect, let's get into the video. So as you can see on my screen, I'm just going to share my screen with you guys so that you can see a couple of things that I have on my screen to share. Let me just put this on. Okay, so let's start on my phone so that I can show you guys what we have already for the week. Because guys, you need to understand very well that more money is made. In short, money is made in forex trading waiting than actually trading. That's the truth. So these were strategies. All these strategies were strictly price action strategies, because in forex trading, my strategies are divided into different categories. So these strategies were strictly price action strategies. In different videos, we're going to be talking about fundamental strategies. Other videos, we're going to be talking about robotic strategies. But these strategies were strictly price action strategies. So as you can see, I'm logged into my phone, and that is the same. You can see that is the same live account. The same live account we were talking about last week. The same live account I did the analysis, that is the same live account I took the trade, and the same live account we're going to be taking our examples, right? So let me go back so that we can be able to filter. Let's filter only for this particular week so that we can be able to see what has happened only for this particular week. All for the trades which I've taken only for this particular week. So okay, let's just go to custom, because I actually closed the trade today. I think today is the 26th. So let's go to custom and put the 26th. Perfect. Good. You can see on my screen that is the 26th. You can see that's a live account. I've paid a total of $31 in swipe, because these trades have been open since they were open since Tuesday, I guess. So up for almost 2 days. And you know, a swipe is just a commission you paid if you allow a trade to go overnight, or if you allow a trade to go to the next day, you pay what we call a swipe. So you can see example. Strictly, you pay that only on a live account, and on my live account, I paid a total of $31 for my swipe, and I made a total of $2,500 strictly for this. This is, remember, I have almost about 8 different accounts for different strategies. This is the only account for my price action trading, right? I call it my conservative account, where I grew it gradually. The risk management is very minimal and stuff like that. And on this account alone, we've net a total of $2,500 profit for this particular week. And I'm going to show you guys, this is only for, I think, for one or two trades. Remember, this is my price action swing trading account. And we've already net this just for maybe 1 or 2 trades. And I'm going to be able to show you guys exactly how this trade played out, exactly how we planned this trade, and exactly how it happened just the way we planned. Good. So let's go back to my let me just close this. Let me go back to my screen. Let's just open MT5. On MT5, we're just going to go straight to the currencies. The currency pairs or the trades which are still open, I'm not going to be analyzing. Let me just show you guys only what we've already closed so that you can be able to pick the lessons you can pick from this. This is my original chart, right? At the beginning of this week, remember, we already analyzed the market and we saw that the mega trend, the market has been on a clear down trend for almost about 4 months or so. But at the beginning of this trade of this week, we started seeing this trend dying off on the 4-hour time frame. We actually saw this trade change the direction on the 4-hour time frame, because I always like to come on a daily time frame. I take my levels, which I already explained all of this on the video, which if you haven't watched, then go and watch that video. So I already explained all of this. So I come on a daily time frame, I look for my key levels, which I know the market is going to be respecting those levels. Then on the 4-hour time frame, that is where I'm going to be taking all my trade. So on the 4-hour time frame, this was last week. This candle right here, this was last week. And at the opening of the market, I did my analysis. And remember, if I have to zoom in a little bit, see this very clearly. You can see the market was in a clear downtrend, but at the start of, I think by mid-May, the direction already changed. Instead of making lower lows, lower highs, the market actually started making higher lows, higher highs. So the direction of the market already changed at this particular point in time. And instead of having a downtrend on the 4-hour time frame, we had an uptrend. And anytime we have a particular trend, I only have to trade. I only want to trade in the direction of that trend. Simple, nothing complicated. So I already know very clearly the market was in an uptrend. Good. So let's zoom out so that we'll be looking for, at this point in time, we are only looking for opportunities. We are only looking for buy opportunities because we know the market is in an uptrend on that particular time frame. The market is in an uptrend on the 4-hour time frame, but the daily time frame is going to help me to know my levels. You can see this level is right here, this level is right here. We are already out of the trade because you see the market was approaching this particular level. We are already out with our profit more than $2,500 to $3,000 profit. Let me show you guys exactly how the trade play out, right? This one right here, you can see this candle right here was on Sunday night before the market even opened. If you can check this screenshot, I think I'm going to put a screenshot. You see this was the chart before. This was the chart before we took the trade. And on Sunday night, on this currency pair, I predicted, according to my analysis, right? According to my analysis, as a Forex trader, right? As a Forex trader, guys, there is no Forex trader as of now who is going to know for certain what is going to happen in the Forex market the next day, what is going to happen in the Forex market the next 4 hours, the next 1 hour. We work in terms of probabilities and we use fundamentals, we use technicals to be able to ascertain our decisions. So in line with that, as soon as the market was opening on Sunday night, at this particular point in time, I had to do 2 scenarios. I had to do my analysis based on 2 scenarios. What if the market has to go up? What am I going to do? What if the market has to go down? What am I going to do? You see, so I make my analysis on 2 scenarios so that I'm prepared whatsoever direction the market has to take. You see, so those are 2 things I do before taking any trade. So that is what I do before any trade. I pre-conceptualize what I think is going to happen in the market, and I also predefine my risks. You see, so I have already pre-conceptualized what is going to happen in the market, and I have already predefined my risks. So that as soon as I get into that trade, whatsoever wants to happen, I don't care because I have already defined the risks. My mind is at peace. I'm not trading emotionally. Good. So this was then. And the first scenario I made was the downtrend. What if the market opens at this point in time and the market has to, and what is if the market open and the price has to go down and the market has to drop? You can follow the red arrows and you'll be able to understand very well. So at the market open, based on the market dropping, I analyze. According to my decision, I said, okay, if the market was to drop, instead of going up, if the market was to drop, then I was going to wait for the market. Remember, we already came up. That's why I said you have to watch the analysis video to understand what we did. We already came out with all this support and resistance. We already drew our support, our resistance. We already knew the trend and everything. So now I've already presumed that, okay, if the market opens and has to drop, I'll be getting in on this particular support level. So I'll wait for what the market will pull back to that support level to give me what I call a sniper entry. So I always look for sniper entries, because anytime I get a sniper entry, it gives me a high risk to reward. I always risk a little bit to target a high number of pips. I always risk maybe $10 to go for maybe $100, or maybe $30 to go for $100, or maybe $300 to go for $1,000. And I only get that when I'm able to get sniper entries. So I already analyzed, and I saw that, okay, if the market has to drop, I'll wait for the market to pull back to this particular support line, and I'll buy at this point in time. Good. That was the first scenario, if the market has to drop. What if the market doesn't drop, and as soon as the market opens, the market just continue going up as what you saw? Good. All these arrows were drew on Sunday. I drew all these arrows on Sunday. You guys saw it. According to my analysis, I planned very well that, okay, as soon as the market opens, if it decides to go up, I'll wait for the market to go up, because the market always works in a wave. The market works, there's no way you just buy and the market will go like a slingshot and hit your take profit. The market breathes out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, exhale and inhale, exhale and inhale. So I already saw that, okay, if the market, and according to my experience, I know the extent at which the market can breathe out before inhaling. The market can exhale before inhaling. I know that extent. So I know that, okay, if the market has to go up, then I'm predicting the market can go up, can exhale or can expand to this particular level. Then at this particular level, we'll expect maybe the market to pull back to this particular support. You see, and guys, see what happened. This is not magic. This is not magic. This is just, it's going to happen to you when you bend down on this, put everything you have into Forex trading. It becomes a point where you started trading in the zone. This is not magic. Immediately the market open, what happened? You see, the market push up, the market extend or exhale. Then when it get to that particular level where I was predicting that, I was expecting a pullback, the market pull back to that particular support, and this is where you can see my arrow, this red arrow you won't see very clearly, but according to my arrow, where was I supposed to buy? Somewhere here. I already had my plan in place. So immediately the market pulled back to this area, I bought. I got in here with my first lot, because this is my $13,000 account, almost $13,000 to $14,000 account, and I'm using proper risk management. So I got in here with 1.5 lot size. You can see the screenshot of the trade. So I got it at this particular point, and the market pull up. You can see very clearly the market pull up to this particular level and pull down again to that same level where I bought, to form what we call a double bottom. You see, so immediately I saw that double bottom, I had to double up on this trade, because that was a clear reversal signal again to give me a more clear confirmation that the market was still going to be going in an up direction. Remember, I was already in a trade at this particular point in time. I think I'm just going to put the trade history so that you can see. Let me put trade history. Good. Can you see the trade history? Let me, if I can zoom out, you'll be able to see very clearly. Can you see? This is my trade history. I bought here. This is this line. I bought here and I got out here. This, the second one, I also bought the second one when the market pulled back. So let me zoom in again. Let me zoom in so that we can continue with the analysis in a very clear area. Good. So as soon as the market pulls back to this area and gave me a double bottom, I double up again. I bought again. Remember my stop loss, I was risking 30 pips. I bought around here and I was risking 30 pips, and I was going for 100 pips. That is a risk to reward of 1.3 point something. Or let's just say a risk to reward of 1:3. You are risking $1 to go for $3. You are risking $1,000 to go for $3,000. You are risking $10,000 to go for $30,000. All right. In this kind of situation, I just need to be right 3 times out of 10 times. I mean, 3. Even if I take 10 trades, and out of those 10 trades, I have just 3 right, I will still be making money in the Forex market. You see, you guys see why some of us, even though we have losses every day, we encounter losses, but at the end of the day, we're still making millions. We're still making money in Forex trading because we understand these concepts. So, immediately the market got here, I was risking 30 pips. I added what again? I added another trade, and the stop loss was still at the same position. So at this point in time, I was risking 30 pips on this trade. I was risking another 30 pips on this trade right here, making a total of what? 60 pips, and my target was still on 100 pips. So I was risking 60 pips to go for 200 pips. That is still a risk to reward of more than 1:3. And what happened? Boom. You can see on the trade history. Let me put trade history again. We're already out, and immediately we hit our take profit. You can see how the market is already reversing. So I don't care whatsoever direction the market is going to be taken from here. I haven't analyzed my trade, so I'm already out of the trade at this point in time. Even if the market has to continue going up for 7 million pips, I don't care, because I don't want to suffer from what we call greed. All right, I've already gotten what the market gave me. I'm fine with that. I'm okay. I've made that money and I'm done. So I don't care whatsoever the market is going to happen, whatsoever is going to happen in the market after that. So you guys have been able to see. Let's just do it again, candle by candle, so that you guys can understand. At this point in time, you can see this green candle. That was on Sunday. Let's see if we do candle by candle, the analysis is going to follow what we actually predicted. Let's do it one candle at a time. Good. You can see we presume, we analyzed, and we were predicting that if the market has to go up, we'll take an action, and if it has to go down, we'll take a particular action. Unfortunately or fortunately, the market started going up. So we are waiting for the market to get to a particular extended region, then pull back, right? So you can see that was the first sign that the market was going to start pulling back to our particular support. You can see that is very clear. The market is already pulling back to our support, and boom! After this red big ass candle that pulls back directly to our support, we were ready to buy. All right, we were ready to buy, and immediately after that, we bought when we saw this particular inner candle, we bought at this particular level, and our stop loss was somewhere. We bought somewhere here. Our stop loss was somewhere here at 30 pips. All right, somewhere here at 30 pips. You see, we're giving the market enough room to breathe. Our take profit is up here at around 100 pips. Let's continue one candle at a time. You can see the next candle, the market was already on our favor, we're already up with 50 something pips. Just the next 4-hour candle. Let's continue one candle after the other. You can see after that, we had a major resistance somewhere here. The market pulled back to this particular support level, and immediately after that, we were still in a trade. Remember, our stop loss is still down here, so we haven't been triggered out yet. Our stop loss is right down here, and let's see what happened after that. Boom! We had again another key reversal signal. So we got into this trade. Our stop loss came at the same point, and let's see what happened. You can see. Can you see? The market, just the next candle again, is already up more than 80 pips. Let's see. Boom. We are already, I think by this point in time, we're already getting out of the trade. That's almost 110 pips. We're already out of the trade. We are out. If we go on history, let's plot our history. You can see we're already out. Boom. Let's continue the candle. You can see we're already out of the trade. Guys, so you see, trading sometimes is not magic. Trading is simple if you want to be able to make it simple. That is why I always say keep it simply stupid. Keep your trading very simple, because you don't see me going to trading view and putting one indicator telling me to buy, another indicator is telling me to sell, another indicator is telling me to stay away out of the market, another indicator. So I don't have all that confusion. Everything I have, everything I need is on this particular time frame. Everything I need. And you guys have seen the thought process, how we analyze the market on Sunday, how we also follow up the trade to this particular point in time, how we've been able to bank in almost about $3,000 on a live profit, on a live account. And this is, you can see, and you guys can see all these trades I'm not actively involved. These are all swing positions, 4-hour time frame. Once I've already set my trade, I set and forget. I go and do other things. I go along, and if I have, that's why it is always very advisable for you to have multiple accounts, so that the day when you know that you have your strategies, your swing trading strategies, you know that, okay, these are swing positions and they are for my swing trading strategies or my swing trading accounts. The day you have a lot of time in your hand, you can open your scalping strategy or your scalping account, because within the week, I've also been scalping. I've also been trading fundamentals. I've also been trading robotic. I've also been killing it with my robot. But that is just being segregated. I have segregated account for different strategies. And for my price action strategy, which is something you can start doing even today, those are just examples. I've already banked in just for this week alone on that particular strategy again, on that particular account alone. I've made almost about $3,000 or more than $3,000, because there's another trade which I haven't shown you guys those trades, because I just wanted to pick one trade and take a total breakdown and go through a total breakdown and the total thought process on how that trade was able to play out. So as we go ahead, we'll be able to take, because remember, we're able to analyze more than 5 different currency pairs. So I'll do videos on all those 5 currency pairs. The ones that go my way, I'm going to show you. The ones that don't go my way, I'm still going to be able to show you guys, because even if I have few losers, it doesn't hurt me in any way, because my one winner is able to bulldoze, is able to cover all those losers. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to be able to be in a community where we always trade together, we always analyze together, we always stay updated, then check out Godlove University on the video description, because on Godlove University you also enroll in a complete course. You also have access to my private Discord community, my private Discord server, or my private mentee server, where I mentor you guys on a daily basis. I give you guys some of these tips and stuffs like that. And if this is your first time watching my content, then click here to subscribe to the channel. And if you haven't watched the full analysis video which I did on Sunday, then click here to watch the full video, and I'll see you guys on this particular video. Peace.